This
Take
party
one.
started right.
Wow.
James Franco.
There we go.
Who?
Shit.
James Franco, bro.
Oh shit! James Franco's birthday?
The Black James Franco, yeah.
The black, is that you?
Yeah. Here.
You're the Black James Franco.
I can't even tell you two apart.
I know, dude. I look that good.
You're just James Franco after a vacation.
burnt, really burnt.
So you're resurrecting Silo. You're super pumped on it, so let me just ask about it since they're sitting here on the table.
Okay. Well,
You guys used to have.
Speedo? Yeah.
Since you have your panties on the table.
Speedos are on the
these
table.
are just boxers.
Should we say that you guys were the
brightest color.
first skateboarding underwear company? Like that started a while ago.
Yeah, because they originally
Like 10 years
was
ago.
born in like '99.
Okay.
We kind of like got our first run in like 2000. So
But now you're back.
Yep.
yeah, we're back, and they're just they're still just basic. They're all like stretch cotton.
Keep your balls
They
cushioned.
got the condom cargo.
Condom cargo.
Yeah.
Is that like how Muska had the weed pocket
Yeah.
in his shoe, and now we've
Can you
got
show
the
us? Does
cargo?
anyone have a condom?
The drip pad, you know?
And if you're cruising around the house in the morning, it also fits an iPhone now. So if you're just like chilling in your boxers.
Luxury,
Hands free.
But when we first made them, it was also when all boxers, like they had the shittiest like style, like the cut. So your fucking dick would always pop out. So we're like reinforced the fly, like the no peekaboo penis concept,
You guys have all these
But
marketing
now that's like
terms,
kind of
right?
gotten fixed.
I don't even think the word penis
Sold.
needs to be in the
I think
peekaboo
it's
thing. I think
sold.
no peekaboo kind of says it all. You gotta get your Mark Wahlberg on. You gotta get your like.
Marky Mark?
Oh, we
You
got,
know,
we got some
like-
good ideas for
Yeah.
advertising.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
gonna be the model? Who's the David Beckham? Or the...
Who's the Marky
No,
Mark?
more like-
That's the Mark. Or the Becks.
We're gonna
yeah.
get like
Handsome boy
fucking dudes with
modeling,
beer bellies
yeah.
and fucking realistic
Oh,
shit
okay,
going
yeah.
on.
So you're going with like the Dove campaign.
We're doing
You're
the
going with like
opposite of,
real,
the Calvin
real
Klein.
men. Just men in their natural
yeah.
habitat.
It's just been backburnered so many times. We'll like get really fucking psyched and then we'll just let it go.
Yeah.
So this time we really want to follow through.
This
Me
is
and my
the
brother.
second family skate business? The
Yeah.
first being
Oh,
the
yeah.
skate
The
shop.
shops, and now me and my brother have this little side situation.
It's holding it down. Strubing name over here.
What's it
Yeah.
like growing up, like owning a skate shop? Like that's every skater's other dream
Oh,
other
it
than
was
being pro, right? Like
Pretty
owning a
cool.
shop.
Add employment. From
Did you have
like
to pay
age
for
So
it?
you've actually
5th
worked.
grade, whatever.
Wow.
It was cool growing up that way, Like, I didn't really have like, it wasn't like I always had new boards or anything. I think we always used to just ride boards a lot longer back then too.
You owned the shop though before you were sponsored, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I was a
so
kid.
you didn't get
Kid,
just
kid.
like free stuff all the time.
No, like on Christmas we'd get like we'd get a Christmas Day complete, like something like
Like
that.
what
yeah.
was
I like that idea.
What was the era of the shop open? Like if you could think of some of the pro models or the boards on the walls or the videos.
Oh my
that
God!
came
I
out
can
at
dig
that
up this
time?
awesome photo.
Yeah.
Here.
Dig
I
in
actually have it
archives.
pretty fresh, and it was like 8th Street was pretty new.
So Shackle Me Not era? Or
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
It was 88.
wow.
So.
Yeah.
That was 2.
Yeah, I was,
kick
I was
flips.
also a baby.
Were you gripping boards for customers back then and stuff
For
like
sure,
that?
my mom was gripping boards for customers back then. Isn't that
And the
photo,
shop's
too?
still open. That's amazing. How do you feel as a shop owner about the
Oh my
industry
God!
right
It's
now?
been. I've watched my parents just battle, like, all that for so. It's been such a roller coaster. It's a bummer because they totally opened the shops for us. Me and my brother, like at the time, we were just getting bad service at the local shop in Santa Cruz, and they were just so fed up. Like one day, they were just treating us so rude that my mom just was like, "Hell with this place!" Like we kind of just like left the shop, and then like that night over dinner, my dad and mom were talking, and they were like, "Let's just open our own shop," and it was just like. Me and my brother were like, yeah, right, kind of, but then it started happening. I remember we got a first box of like from NHS, like Santa Cruz stuff and wheels and all the things, and it arrived, and me and my friend were just like sorting it out, and just like the smell and everything was just
Still
I
in
just
all
remember
cities
it
back
so
in the
much.
day.
That was
Well,
25 years ago.
yeah.
That's insane.
On that note.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of koozies down there if you'd like one.
I actually
box.
have a
Hey,
koozie sponsor. Oh, there's another.
Oh,
That's your
there you go.
party team, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
he's the party team.
Yeah,
Justin-
that'll be for my devil fisting.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need that to help.
All this double fist, Erica.
Oh well, thank you. That doesn't sound that great.
I bet there's a lot
sounded
of
pretty bad.
there's a lot of kids who dream about
Record
doing that.
scratch. Okay, Justin, you used to bartend in New York.
Yes.
Is it true that you were super soaking people with alcohol?
Yes.
Okay, so can you explain to us what
Okay,
the
so
scenario
Super
was?
soaking people.
My whole agreement,
Define.
like, I just knew this manager of a bar, and he just offered me a job. I'd never even operated a soda gun. I was like, really?
Well, I think you just pressed the
well, you know what I mean. Like I had no experience.
Yeah.
Never worked in any kind of restaurants.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like had no.
Only the skate shop before this?
Yeah, so I did that, and it was super fun. But one of the days, I only worked 1 day a week. That was my agreement. I was like, I'm still a skateboarder. Like I'll do 1 day.
Yeah.
And it turned into like a pretty big night, like probably the bar's biggest night of the week. It was Cinco de Mayo, and I just was like, fuck, I just fill a super soaker with tequila. And then like, so that's what I did that day, and like just was squirting people, you know, like
Right in their eyes.
I don't even, I did some long distance, but usually I would just have the aim, and like I had
Point
my
blank.
technique, and you just aim for the side of the mouth, or else it just sprays right back out. But then the owner was like, hey Justin, it seemed like people really like that. Why don't you just do that every week? And I was like, for sure. So I would just make a
Marketing guy.
I would
He's
just,
a super soaker guy.
I would just make a cocktail in there
Life of the party,
every shift and just go around. Dude, I would love that fucking bar. I would just getting free drinks.
We need that here.
I didn't charge people.
I
or
know,
anything.
right?
You were shooting it directly in people's mouths? Because you couldn't shoot in a cup, it just sprayed
No,
everywhere.
because, you know, just like when you're shooting at the carnival and you're going for the clown mouth, you have to find your spot
That's
first
how you
before
get
you
things,
just
you
keep
mean?
it there.
Yeah,
So
there's
like,
no practice,
yeah,
really.
you can't just like, yeah, I think so, and then just on the
Sharpshooter.
chest, you know, like.
So, how long have you guys known each other? Rob always likes to ask this question. How did you guys meet?
What, Pigwood days? So
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
it was
days.
around when we were
Tomato
editing
days.
That's Life. It was probably like 2003, 10 years.
Yeah.
We got a
It's been
solid
minute,
decade,
yeah,
man.
Think about it. I know. We're doing it. Now
So you
we're on the
were you
same
on
team.
Pig?
Yeah. I was on Pig. He was.
I was on
You were on
Foundation.
Foundation.
Yeah, Foundation.
Pig had like, if you look back to it, like
Oh boy.
like the team now though, it was like
it's awesome.
Slash.
Sammy.
it was, like,
Oh yeah.
Slash,
It was
you.
quite a diverse group of heads. You
Who
know,
else
it
was
like
on there that like?
Lizard,
Lizard was.
That's such a gnarly
Ragdoll.
Ragdoll, yeah.
Charlie Castelluzzo, and Adrian Mallory. That's what it was. And then
Oh, I love
myself, I'm
Adrian.
like, okay, I'm thrown into the mix of heads, and those dudes
All-star
came
cast.
out.
It was
Yep,
really
right.
like a training camp.
Basically, we're in training. You know, we got set in the right direction. Thankful of Josh Beagle. And,
Yeah,
yep,
Josh is the
here we
best.
are now.
I met you when you were on Pigwood for sure.
Yeah. It's
Did
been a
that
minute.
crumble when just Beagle left?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy that I didn't even hear about it. I was in like, I got rolled up for something. I was in like jail and stuff, and like I
Let's talk about that.
yeah.
What happened there?
Oh
Yeah.
boy, dude, being a dumb kid.
Really?
Yeah, I was like 18. It was at the Enjoy premiere, and
The one in San Jose?
Oh yeah, that one. Bag
way.
of Suck.
Yeah.
I was
that.
underage, and then like the after party. I went to the after party, and then I got wasted, White Russians all day, and then I pretty much blacked out and got thrown. I remember glimpses. Just glimpses of things like getting thrown out, I'm talking shit to people. I'm like, I think I punched some kid in the face, and then I wake up and I'm in jail. I'm like, dude, what the hell happened? One of those nights. and
Like
shit.
drunk tank
Yeah,
stuff?
like drunk tank. I don't know what happened. So I get released, and I'm like in San Jose somewhere, and I'm like, dude, where am I? I call up the team manager of Osiris at the time. I was like, dude, what happened last night, dude? Like, dude, you don't remember? It's like, you punched and spit on a cop, dude. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, what? I'm like, no way. I'm like, dude, they're messing with me, dude. They're messing with me. I would never do something like that. I'm like, what? Are you serious? You're serious right now, dude. I'm like, yeah, dude, you're serious. Like, how am I out then? Like,
Yeah.
So, they gave me a ticket, gave me all my stuff, and then I went back up a month later and to take care of it, train ticket, spent all my money at the time. Like, I had no money, just spent all of it on the train ticket there and back. And I went to court that day, the last person in court, and they're like, oh, what'd you do? Oh, you spit and punched a cop? Okay, we kind of take this kind of seriously. And I'm like, okay, what needs to happen then? I'm like, well, you either pay this amount of money or you go to jail. I'm like, I don't got no money to my name, dude. Are you serious? Like,
No way.
well, I guess I got to take the jail time. So I'm like, all right, boom, book me right then and there. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm stuck in San Jose jail for a month. And
A month?
Wow.
a straight month, and just like, nothing for you, dude. Just spend your
How
time.
did that go? Like, what's
it
that-
was
what's life in
weird.
jail
It was life in jail. Ooh, dog. No, it was pretty wild. There was a couple sketchy times, but it was pretty mellow. There was like these three group of dudes that they kind of like took me under their wing and like all right, this is what you need to do. You just need to stick with us, because it was weird time, because it was like Paisas versus blacks. Like it was just like a whole like feud and stuff like that. So you had to pick one side. There
So
wasn't just being yourself. So it's like you're with the blacks, you're with the blacks. You're with the Paisas, you're with the Paisas. You're with the whites, you're with the whites, and like that was it. But like couple fools in booking, like there was a couple dudes that kind of helped me out, like whiter type dudes or like kind of like white supremacy dudes, but they were kind of like chill on it. But they couldn't like in the yard didn't look at you, didn't say nothing, but in like separate like holding, they would say stuff, but. It was crazy, dude.
Damn, dude.
So would you say like being black was an advantage in that situation because you got pulled into like a crew, like sort of
it's
looked
just
after?
the way it is. You got no choice, really, dude. Because it's like look at the way I look, you know.
Yeah,
so it's like what you're gonna go with the white dudes or the Mexicans or like no, it wasn't like that. It was straight. You're going with that and nothing else.
Were you reformed after? Have you been back to jail?
Yeah, I haven't, dude. Thank God. That was my only experience. Like when I got out of there, it really changed everything because it's like. Or the way I saw everything, I was kind of reckless more back in the day, and like just being a kid, just not giving a fuck, just whatever, dude, doing whatever, and you know that just like reality check, dude, wake up, and you know it wasn't that much time, but you know it was enough.
Well, 30
to make
days
me,
is pretty long.
It was long enough.
That's a long
That's
30
longer than
days.
any other paper that I've talked to.
It just one random like couple weekends and stuff like that, but it was enough to realize like, dude, you need to get serious, like just be chill, and you know you live and learn, and. You know, I'm here today, and I'm thankful for it. So,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
So it makes
That's
me
an
the person
interesting
I am.
story.
So, yeah, it's crazy, dude.
I guess that's what happens when you're 18.
Yeah, it happens, dude. So, you know, for the kids out there, do the right thing, dude.
Is that stuff like erased from your record or whatever? Or is that like on your
No,
record
it's
that
like,
you,
is it like
assaulted a
can
cop
you
or
go to
whatever?
Canada? Or?
I can't go to Canada. I'm banned from Canada, dude. Like
That's the only border I ever got like strip searched.
Really?
I was a kid. It was like my first time up there.
Strapped on the gloves.
Yeah, I was like 97 or something. Dude, straight up, like I was leaving and I'd just been in a hotel room with just tons of, partying going around. And I knew I didn't have anything on me, but like I just was rolling through and I was so like, I was a kid. I didn't even know like what the dog at the airport was really doing. I was like, I just saw this like black lab and he was just all like pawing on me. I was like, yeah, what up, buddy? And he's all, whoa, haven't seen him that excited all morning. And just like pulled me in another room.
That's funny.
Like technically you're under arrested type shit and like just hand it over and it's gonna speed up the process and it's just like I have nothing. But they like start making you think you have something. Like, fuck, is there something in one of these pockets of my bag? Like,
do I not know something?
Yeah, but yeah, straight up, get naked, bend over,
Butt
Might as well
butt
be
naked,
guilty.
Spread the
spread
cheeks.
them, cough.
Damn.
In Canada?
In Canada.
That's what they do.
Were you clean at the time? Had you showered? Had you
I
wiped?
felt like pretty confident. I almost wish I was
rip
stinkier.
one,
Like,
just
fuck
rip
you.
one.
That seems like pretty degrading, right? Like,
It was pretty degrading. And
how many men
and
are
you-
in this room that are
and you had
making you
no
like?
woman-
Attracted to your
At
looks,
that point,
bro.
I would almost hope
the
that I
dog a
had
bone,
like
huh?
some skid marks left from the morning or something.
I know, might as well, dude. I'm dirty as shit.
Yeah, what do you
Dude,
care,
Search
right?
me, dude.
try and
You can
fart.
find any number of things in these
Right, I
dreadlocks.
know,
There could
right,
be
dude?
any number of things.
Hey, what's a minty fresh poo pendulum? What the fuck is that?
That's a great question. I too am
I
curious.
can't believe that combination of words came out of my mouth ever.
What?
Well,
I'm so far
I'm not
off of this
surprised.
one.
Last 3 minutes, here we go. Hanging off just on your toes, so that way when you flip, the back foot just kind of gets out of